Hello everyone, my name is Caden, and welcome back to more, 100 Line Last Fence Academy. Last time, we finally managed to get to the end of, we managed to find out who the killer was on the slasher route. Yeah, it was fascinating, seeing how I knew the Gi would come into play at some point. But, we're not done with the slasher route yet, interestingly. So, now we have to go back and choose whether we choose to dodge the attack when we were being chased with Nozomi. I have no idea how this is going to end up. I feel like Nozomi's going to get killed. Also, a bunch of people are now alive again. Hello! Also, at this point, we now know it's Yugamu. Wait! What's going to happen here, then? Wait. Take action. Dodge. Nozomi. I feel like Nozomi is gonna start now actually like despise us for not even doing anything to help her. We had to dodge the attack first.
Nozomi, stand back!
Takumi!
Steel myself embraced to face the killer. Going up against the power saw barehanded meant the odds were up against me, but I still had to try. Punched the killer in the face with a tightly clenched fist. The killer recoiled for a moment, but quickly recovered and swung the power saw at me. Watch out, Takumi! I evaded the attack at the very last minute. Power saw struck the wall, the momentum making a deep cut in it.
Yeah!
Stay down! Nearly struck back, but with the power saw in the way, my punches couldn't land properly. Ah, correct. Damn it! After some tussling against the killer, I found myself back against the window. Used to go down without a fight, and decided to try a final suicide attack. Faced the killer fully prepared to die with my next move, however... Huh? The killer took advantage of that brief moment of hesitation to kick me violently in the stomach. I was forced to my knees by the intense pain, holding my stomach. Takumi! Stay back, Nozomi! Try to get to my feet and stop Nozomi from coming closer. But the killer was faster, swinging the power saw in my direction before I could do anything.
No!
Is this the end? What? The final impact never came. I glanced at the killer and saw that they had stopped just short of slicing off my head.
You! Why?
I wanted to ask why they had stopped, but just then...
Get away from Takumi!
Nozomi? Nozomi slipped around behind the killer's back without either of us noticing. The next moment, she kicked the killer with all of her might. Ah! Oh no! Bye, Yugami! The killer was sent crashing out through the window and tumbled outside. The power saw spun through the rainy night's air and slowly fell. Soon after... Oh no! Oh no! We heard the dull and eerie sound of it striking something soft and tearing right through it. Well, Yugamu's dead. That's 100% Yugamu. We immediately ran to where the killer had fallen, where a shocking sight awaited us. Hey, Yugamu. Later, loser. Except, this is gonna make things worse. The squashed and motionless body of the killer lay mired in a pool of their own gushing blood. The power saw was deeply embedded in their upper body.
The engine stopped. Probably because it went right through the body and got stuck in the ground.
Is the killer dead?
What did it look like to you?
I don't know, but... by the looks of it...
I cautiously reached off for the killer's helmet and pulled it off. Hey, Yugamu. There's a familiar face that greeted us beneath the mask.
Yugamu?
Hey, buddy. He was already dead, but his eyes were still wide open. Having this much blood, it was unlikely we'd be able to bring him back.
Yugamu? But why?
This is gonna make it so much worse with the Gi, isn't it?
Why did he kill Moko?
So nobody broke down next to me. I kept on staring at Yugamu's remains in astonishment. Shock and confusion had paralyzed my mind. I could only register my body becoming heavier and heavier as my clothes soaked up the falling rain. The others had woken up from the commotion and arrived at the scene, only to be confronted by the grisly sight of Moko and Yugamu's dead bodies. No one knew what to think. I barely managed to explain what had happened. We split up to carry the bodies to the morgue and decided to call it a day there and then. Oh no. My head hurts. So wait, what's the freaking... What's the Gi gonna do now? Because now it's not gonna make sense. So it's gonna get weird if Yugamu, if the suit is used, right? They might still use it, I don't know. I woke up with a sluggish body and a pounding headache. I'd gone to sleep cold all over from being soaked in the rain, and it hadn't done me any good. Don't want to do anything today. The only images in my mind were of the murdered Moko and the killer's true identity. My mind was faring worse than my body.
I just don't want to think.
Don't let them take control. You're letting it take control. That was how the curtain fell. No, you idiot. You're gonna let the Gi take control.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to get.
Shut up, egg. Already morning. I sighed deeply after being woken up by the usual morning announcement. It wasn't a dream. The events of the night before were played in my mind vividly. My body had recovered because I'd slipped through the hole of yesterday, but my mind remained in a daze.
Huh?
I should go show my face in the cafeteria at least. Got from bed and got ready to go see the others. What's going to happen? Takumi, how are you feeling?
Huh?
Sorry, I was really down yesterday, but I'm strong enough to move around now. That's all fine and dandy, but it looks like none of us got much sleep last night, huh? Duh, how don't we just get over the fact that Yugamu killed Moko? Kaku. I mean... The shock is real. The killer was Mr. Omakage all along, huh? Tsubasa, what's the current life sign total? Let's see. It says 13. That's 2 less after losing Moko and Yugamu, so it seems to be working correctly. You should always patch out early buys before you get review bombed. What does it matter? Nothing can bring Moko back now. Kara's words made my chest tighten. I knew how everyone felt, of course. Of course, for them, this was the first time one of our friends had died.
Huh?
You might not believe me, but none of this happened in my future.
I was so determined to save everyone this time. But I couldn't protect Moko. I'm sorry.
Stop trying to shoulder everything yourself. You'll just become a sitting duck for the enemy.
Indeed, let us instead honor Lady Moko's memory by defeating those dastardly invaders. So saith the holy Jumonji sword.
Oh!
That's right, Mrs. Sumino. Your time-traveling hijinks don't even come into play here. We should probably put the matter of whether we believe Takumi or not aside for the sake of unity. You guys.
You see, stop wasting your energy on sad vibes and start figuring out how to keep us alive, you pathetic peon.
Right, I'm feeling better now. I'll be fine to fight too. I'm going to see Moko. I need to say my proper goodbyes. Then I'll go with you. I haven't done that yet myself.
In that case, I shall accompany you as well.
I was a little surprised that Karara was being so nice. She was probably worried about us in her own way.
After all, Nozomi's virtue will be in danger if I let a deviant like you go anywhere near her. I can already see it. You were thinking you pretend to comfort her and just casually brush your hand across her private parts, weren't you?
Scratch that. I don't even have the strength to rebut her ridiculous accusations anymore. That was how Nozomi, Karara, and I ended up heading to the morgue. The air in the morgue was chilly. There were 4 bodies laid out there. Eito, Eva, Moko, and Yugamu. Each body had been covered with a sheet, so we couldn't tell at a glance who was who. Moko, thank you for everything. After mumbling that, Nozomi put her hands together and offered a silent prayer. I put my hands together for Moko as well. When I opened my eyes, I inadvertently met Nozomi's gaze. What do you suppose Yugamu was thinking? Do you really hate us that much?
Huh?
I don't know. And now we'll never be able to ask him.
Yugamu's twisted nature had been clear as day ever since our first meeting at second last Fence Academy. Perhaps his perversion simply kept escalating to the point where he killed Moko, that carnal beast.
There's still a lot about what Yugamu did that doesn't make sense to me. But he was a professional killer with an impulse to kill. Maybe that's why he killed Eva and attacked Hiroko and Takumi.
Save your brain cells. You saw with your own eyes the killer was Yugamu. Are you doubting it now?
Sorry, you're right. It's over.
Well then, if we're quite done here, we should leave before the deviant starts getting any ideas.
Can you stop pushing that characterization on me? Yugamu's motives and actions were still a mystery to us. There were so many questions left unanswered. Oh boy. But we still tacitly agreed to not pursue the matter and just move on. What is the Gi going to do now? Because the killer is technically dead. Day 46. You just skipped a day, I guess. So what's gonna happen?
Get ready, prepare, be ready to go.
Shut up, Egg. I'm very concerned. Morning again. Time for another day of activity. First thing, cafeteria. Ate breakfast. Nobody brought Yugamu. Mood remained calmed.
Huh?
Okay, what should I do? Thought about my plans for the day while walking down the hallway. Hey, Darmy. Gaku.
Huh?
Oh, right! You two! I forgot. You two brought back something from, Oh, no. Geek Queen male spawning phase. A geek female that lays multiple eggs containing male workers. After entering its male spawning phase, the queen leaves its host body and begins laying eggs in the corpses prepared for it. It will continue to put all its energy into this act until it dies. The eggs laid in this way will hatch and bond with their host brains, changing them into zombie-like creatures. The males and start creating corpses for the next generation, and then the cycle of death repeats itself. I forgot, they brought back Gi from... There was Gi at one of the freaking, like, camps, and they brought them back. There's gonna be a zombie apocalypse, isn't there? There's 100% gonna be a zombie apocalypse, I feel. Is that Doremi and Gaku? That's an unusual pair.
Hey, they're gonna be okay, right? I don't know, man. At least Alpha 1's doing alright.
You're naming them already? They were talking about between just the two of them, but something seemed off.
Huh?
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Whoa! Oh, it's only you, Takumi. Couldn't you have just said hi like a normal person?
I think I was being pretty normal.
Anyway, we're not up to anything, okay? All good. Bye.
Later. You guys are cultivating Gi. They hastily left the scene without explaining anything.
Ah.
Huh, that's really weird. Not that it matters, I guess. We're gonna have a zombie apocalypse, aren't we? Those corpses in the morgue are gonna come back to life. Nothing much else happened after that. Day 46 drew to eventful close. It would make sense too, because now the Gi inside Takumi probably realizes, like, well, this is gonna be a lot harder if I... a lot more difficult, isn't it? But if it just leaves things to the other Gi, it can probably get away with it. Oh, there is going to be a zombie apocalypse. This is exciting. I'm excited.
Up again.
Oh, wait, first we have a problem. Hey, Tommy.
Prepare.
The drums are playing. Hey, Tommy. That's what bug out. Why do I feel hazy? Sleep. Ding dong. Is it also here? Go. Yeah, it's the same as before. Earplugs. I can just jam to this. Use a notepad. Use a notepad. Let's go. No, I'm in trance. Ears plugged. And stab. Kind of jammed to it. I don't know, I like the drums of it for some reason. I don't know why, but drums that sound like that kind of sound almost hypnotic to me in a way. Which I guess makes sense considering the commander. Maybe that's kind of the point. I don't know why it feels like that though. Hey, Reverie. Hey, Tommy. Tommy, stop trying to break the camera! Paragon Reverie. So I wonder then, does this mean, like, why were all those Gi there at the, why were there Gi at the commander base? The invader base, or relay base, whatever. Those have to be Gi. I refuse to believe anything else. But that would mean another box was probably opened, right? Flop. Hey, new gang. We're on time, bar back, yada yada yada. To battle!
To battle!
To battle! I still hope that this game does get the DLC that one of the main developers said that they want to make for it. You win. Perfect. Just so I can see more Commander stuff, really, honestly. Oh, right, I was gonna give it to Yugamu, but I just realized Yugamu's dead. Who'd I give this to? Again, it doesn't even really matter who I give it to at this point. Everyone, like, I'm barely gonna be fighting in this game to begin with anymore, so, friggin' Gaku, you take it.
I'll take care of it.
Take the blood, Gaku. Bathe in the bloodshed. Bathe in the blood. I'm gonna scream! You know what, we'll give the other commander to someone else who hasn't probably gotten one yet. I don't think I've ever given a commander to Ima. So you know what? We'll give this commander to Ima. Oh, Ima! Let's see what it looks like when we give one to you. Because I don't think I've ever seen it yet with you. He's humming.
I'm brimming with power.
Very nice. Alright. Thank you.
We freaking won! Keep it down. Your broke boy voice is even more grating than usual. We fought with our ears plugged the entire time. I know it was a subdatory attack, but it was exhausting. Oh, Jumonji sword.
Start here.
I want to join the illusion.
Wait, somebody shut the Psycho Girl up.
Experience the future really say. Actually, this was... Pinch my arm. It's good. If you remembered, why couldn't you have told us earlier? Maybe then I wouldn't have had to experience the nasty illusion of my dear sister backhanding me.
That was an illusion.
Let's ignore that. Hiro said nothing, gazing at the sky. How'd she know? Was it our secret? Confidence? Fell clean asleep. I'm still waiting for when a corpse comes back to life. There's no shot it's not happening, I feel, at this rate. Oh, day 49. Never mind.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to
I feel like it's guaranteed that the bodies are going to start coming back to life. It feels so easy as a setup for a zombie apocalypse type scenario. It feels too easy. Today, as always, I couldn't keep doing whatever. There's no way they wouldn't do it, at least for one scenario. Just one itty bitty little scenario.
Move out.
Once I'm back in my room, take a shower. Felt someone approaching. Oh, hey, Kyoshika.
If it isn't Sir Takumi, your reign of terror ends here.
Am I a villain now? Anyway, are you heading back to your room?
Indeed, the Holy Jamoji Sword wishes to play cards tonight.
Sword that can play cards? I don't even know what to say to that. Then I felt something else.
There it is.
What is it?
I thought I felt someone staring at me for a moment. Did you see anything, Kyoshika?
I did feel a presence, now that you mention it. But it was too brief to make out.
We looked all around us, but didn't see anything suspicious. It was a gi. Okay, it's probably just our imagination. We should get back soon. You're right next to the morgue, and I didn't feel like... Oh, no! Don't leave the morgue! Don't leave the morgue! Don't leave the morgue unattended, you idiots! You idiot!
get your
Shut up, Egg. We got a bigger problem. The dead are gonna start coming back to life. So, technically halfway point. Cafeteria. I reached the cafeteria, everyone else that was there having breakfast.
Despite what the announcement said, the courtyard was already unlocked a long time ago. And where's the present he promised to give us? He's saying there's no gift. No, everything is lies. Everything is lies. Any gift from a piece of scrap metal like that wouldn't be worth a second glance anyway. Darn it, not getting something we were supposed to get makes me feel like I've lost out. Can't we at least get a better breakfast than usual?
You can just use the ration nomadic for that.
Huh? I'm not talking about the actual food. It's more like the vibe, you know?
So a breakfast party? Oh dear.
Is there anything about Christmas?
Was I grew up dirt poor.
Probably people of the world should just drop dead, but parties themselves should live on forever. Such a classy move for someone to die at a party during a blackout. Now you carry on, please.
Moko just died. You really should show some respect and rein in your killing game fantasies for a while.
How long are you peons going to stay dark and gloomy for? It's getting too moldy in here for my noble olfactory senses. You really think Moko would want us tiptoeing around her death like a bunch of gawky gorillas in a minefield?
Excuse me, watch what you're calling gawky, Tomato Head.
So the gorilla part gets past?
Yeah, I was about to say.
She's right, though. Moko always hated when the mood got too somber.
Verily, Lady Moko was the epitome of good cheer, always putting me in a sleeper choke with a bright smile on her face.
That doesn't sound cheery at all.
What I'm trying to say is, Moko would be happier to see us having fun than throwing loud parties instead of moping around.
In that case, we should definitely do it. Everyone agree?
Yeah, I don't see why not. Now that murderer Yukami ain't around anymore.
If that's what the team leader wants. A party would be nice for a change.
Then without further ado, let us party the day away.
You don't have to tell me twice. I'll go get everything ready. I feel like the zombie apocalypse is going to start soon. Busy yourself with decorating. Time for party arrived. Oh, this is unexpected.
The fruits of our combined labor, even the holy Jumanji sword.
So we can celebrate Moko's memory.
Pretty nice. Don't be shy, Ron.
Gaku directed the food preparation and I helped.
My dear sisters, Kenna. Yeah, we've seen this all before. Penalties.
The menu makes it clear this is a party for the unwashed masses, but I suppose I could lower myself once in a while.
Wine with caviar. It's gonna get cold. This is all the same dialogue. Party poppers.
Made some use of good smack. I let Paul use my useless body.
I go get them. Don't worry, Shona, just stay here, have fun. Get to Mac is in the rec room. Oh no. We're gonna see him. I think we're gonna see him. We're gonna see bodies. Bodies moving. Yes, it's there! Ah!
Where am I?
Where
Oh, this is actually voiced.
am I?
I opened my eyes and found myself lying on the floor. I quickly looked around.
Huh? Isn't this the metal shop? At that realization, I frantically retraced my memories. The last I remembered, I was heading to the rec room to retrieve some party poppers, but on the way, two figures dressed in black suddenly appeared. One of them hit me hard and I passed out. Just like that time. Oh boy. When I woke up, I was lying on the floor of the biolab for some reason. Wait, more importantly, the people who attacked me were wearing the same kind of strange black suit as the killer. But Yugami was already dead. Why had they been dressed up in that same way? Could be Yugami had accomplices? Who were those two? My breathing quickened as my mind swirled in confusion. Calm down. I have to go back to the cafeteria and let the others know. I was trying to steel myself when suddenly it happened. Oh crap. I could hear her screaming. Gets them already? Attack the others after they knocked me out? Oh no. What's going on? Is everyone alright?
Sir Takumi, it is confounding. Sir Yugamu has...
What? Yugamu? I looked at where Kyoshiko was pointing, sheer terror on her face. Oh! Yep, I was fully expecting that. Oh, it looks even better than I could have hoped. Oh, hello, zombie, like, geek, possessed Yugamu. Right there was Yugamu, who we'd all thought was dead until now.
He just showed up all of a sudden. What the heck's he doing here?
Who revived Mr. Omokage without telling us?
That's impossible. His body was in no condition to be revived. Then how can he be back? How would I know? But he was the killer, right? We should just take him out before he gets the chance to backstab us again.
Wait, there's something I need to tell you about that.
Hey, is it me or is there something off about this dude?
If you were dead for a while, you would be too. I'm the resident expert in undead games here, so let me handle this. Yeah! Yugamu, hey, tell us what it felt like to be dead.
She's gonna die.
Darby, no!
Oh. Yeah, I'm not that surprised.
Hey, let her go!
The logic Yagamu pounced on Darmy and gave him a flying kick. But he already bent down Darmy's neck. His head reared it back, tearing out a chunk of flesh and spraying blood everywhere. Well, it was nice knowing you, Darmy.
Be strong, Lady Darby. It's bad. She's losing too much blood.
Gamu, what the hell you think you're doing, bastard?
That ain't Yagamu. It doesn't seem like he's open the conversation. It might be risky to get too near to him, too.
He come back as a zombie?
A zombie?
He's still moving around even though he's dead, and he's biting other people. This is totally like something out of a zombie movie.
In those movies, anyone's bitten by a zombie gets turned into one as well, right? Like a zombie virus?
But the loud brush here always kills those zombies by breaking their heads open with a baseball bat or something.
Speaking realistically, I don't think that would work. If zombie blood gets into your eyes, you'll get infected too.
So what are we supposed to do? How do we even deal with a virus if we know nothing?
Yeah, I was about to say, can we just deal with... Doesn't look good. Run away.
What about Darmy?
I'll carry Psycho Girl. You think about running as far as you can.
No!
Ah, helmet gone. Nice. Took to our heels in order to get away from the barely recognizable form of what had once been Yugamu. Oh, boy. So everyone else managed to get away. Feeling concerned, I looked behind me and... Hey. Karara?
I tried to tell. You see my mask anywhere?
We can go back for later. For now, don't stop running. You should get into your class armor too, just in case. Do you have your fuser with you?
Yes, I do.
We both drove our infusers into our hearts at the same time and transformed into our class armor. Good, let's go. Stay close.
Too scared to stand.
Grab the flake Karara's hand so we can continue running, but just as I did... Zombie Gamu! Shoot, come on, Karara. Am I running away again? Oh god, there he comes!
Oh god. Here it comes. Zombie Gamu.
Oh god. Run, Karara. We managed to shake off Gamu and found refuge in the biolab. It was pitch black inside. We sat on the floor together and I held Karara in a protective embrace.
Shh, quiet.
The door of the biolab was still busted after what happened on day 16. If Tagama found us, we'd be done for. We have weapons! Is he gone? I couldn't sense Yugama nearby anymore. Cautiously, I opened the door to look outside. Quick check on the hallway confirmed that nobody was around. He passed by without noticing us. I think we're safe now. We should probably stay here a while longer.
I'm so scared. Why is Yama being so mean to us? I had enough. I want out.
Yeah.
Hey, calm down. You'll be alright, alright?
I mean, don't ever leave me alone.
I won't. I'm right here with you. See? Now come on. Stop crying. I spent the better part of that sleepless night trying to comfort Karara in her distress. Eventually morning came and we felt safe enough to leave the room. Well, this is great. I was right. Zombie apocalypse time. What do we do? Who's missing? It feels like somebody's missing.
Takumi, Karara. Oh, thank goodness you're both alright.
Yeah, glad to see you guys are safe too. Does anybody know where Yugami went after that?
Well, not really. We were discussing it, but nobody saw where he disappeared to.
How could we? We were all holed up in our hiding places.
Incompetent maggots, the lot of you. Why didn't one of you make yourself useful by sacrificing yourself for the greater good?
I'd gladly do that, even if it involves sealing up an immortal nine-tailed fox within me.
Is that... I don't know anything about anime, but... Is that supposed to be a reference to... I'm gonna be probably horribly off on my mark with this one, but have I heard something regarding Naruto about that? I don't know.
Kyoshi, you do whatever you want, just so long as you keep your dumb ass to yourself.
As you wish.
Tsubasa, has your reading on your device changed?
I kinda dropped it when I ran out of the cafeteria and now it's broken. Sorry.
It's not your fault. Staying alive is more important than any machine.
I patrolled the area a little just now. There's no sign of Yugamu.
Okay, so Yugamu's back to being missing. What about Darumi?
She's goner. We stuffed her in a revive-o-matic, but didn't do any good.
I see. Thanks for trying anyway. I more or less expected that when I saw how much blood was spurting out when she got bitten. But I was still holding out hope that maybe, just maybe...
He took Darumi's body to the morgue and I put her into class armor.
Huh? But how?
Oh, it's just a replica I made with the gift-o-matic. Her whole body was covered in blood. I want her to look clean in her final slumber, at least.
Did you see how he tore into her neck back there? Even I had to take a step back.
I always knew he's a perverse that was talking to me, but not to that extent.
Aha! We're talking about Sir Yugamu.
Enough about of you in your laggy responses. By the way, I also put Moko and Yugamu in replica class armor sets before all this happened. Why? I even made one for Ava based on my own artificial class armor.
Oh, Nozomi, you fool.
It's like with Darumi. I didn't like to think of them lying there all bloody and torn up.
So are you really dealing with zombies here?
Yes.
I have the exact same question. We've never seen zombies before. If there's really a mysterious virus going around, when did Yugamu get infected with it?
It's not a virus, it's a parasite.
Probably via a living organism that was carrying the virus, like an animal or a bug.
Wait a sec.
What happens to Darumi now she's been bitten by a zombie? Yugamu.
If the virus spreads to her and she becomes a zombie too.
That's just a theory though, right? It's not set in stone, right?
Yeah, but we shouldn't touch her body until we can find solid proof either way. There's something else that's been bothering me too. Tell everyone about the figures in black that appeared the night before. Yeah, what was that all about? Apparently no one else had seen them. Who are those people? Where they come from and where are they gone? We ended the day without solving any of those mysteries. Decided we'd all sleep in the gym from now on as an extra precaution. Oh, so we're just doing this now too. Yippee!
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Shut up, Egg. Morning again. Wait a sec, where am I? Why am I in my class armor? The ceiling seemed unfamiliar. Panicked for a brief moment, then I remembered. We'd all slept in a gym last night for safety. I'd also proposed that we kept our class armor on so we could react quickly to any emergency.
Good morning, Takumi. Did you sleep well?
Morning, Nozomi. Yeah, after being up all night like that first night, I've slept like a log.
Lies. I bet you've been up all night ogling the zombies or flying figures she slept, thinking about all the wicked things you could do to her limp, defenseless body.
That's slander.
Don't think you can hide anything from me. Putting up with Kyoshika's nightly obscenities with her sword has made my senses highly attuned.
They are not nightly. We didn't do anything last night, at least.
At least?
You guys are such morning people. I barely slept a wink.
Hey!
Me neither. The sudden crisis and move to the gym was hardly conducive of a good night's sleep. I guess the change of environment made some of you too uncomfortable to sleep, huh?
I stayed up the whole night to ensure no one would gaze upon my dear sister's adorable sleeping face.
You need to do that. I wish you knocked it off.
Gaku, why are you panicking?
Gaku, you don't look too well. Could you not sleep either? Huh? Oh yeah, something like that.
You know exactly what you've done, gamer.
Hey! Lily, we've been hiding like scared rabbits anyway. We should be out there tracking down Yugamu.
Have you learned nothing from zombie movies? The guy who does stuff like that always comes back infected himself.
This ain't the movies, dumbass.
Zombies even move around during the day? They don't melt in the sunlight or something.
I've seen movies where the zombies moved around in the day without any problems.
Oh?
Absolutely ridiculous. Now you're really mixing up fiction with reality.
Hey! Like I said, we should just get out there and catch him before.
No, that won't work. It's too risky to take action before we figure out what's causing the problem in the first place. Until things settle down, we have to stick together.
Whatever.
Ended up going everywhere as a group all day and night. However, Yugama didn't show up until 3 days later. Oh, okay. So we're just skipping to the 3 days after. 53, 54, 55.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Shut up, Egg. Another morning. It was our 4th morning in the gym. Managed to sleep despite the discomfort. Everyone was clearly tired from having to deal with the high-stress situation of the last few days.
Must I really suffer your impoverished faces first thing in the morning? I have a good mind to report all of you to authorities.
That's not a very nice comment to wake up to. Also, the authorities would find you way more suspicious than any of us.
On top of being a halfwit, you have no sense of decorum. A missile to your face might rectify that.
I actually want to put it past her to use her specialist skill to do just that. Yippee!
Is everybody awake? Well, let's go for breakfast together.
Yeah, sure. We'll do a quick roll call first. Moved around together that day as well. Not that there was a lot of places we could visit in such a big group. We basically went back and forth between the cafeteria and the gym. Having to prepare for invaders while also dealing with the mysterious zombies was starting to put a strain on our nerves. It's only a matter of time before everyone reached their limit. Guys. I still think Takumi might
never
be in
know.
control,
Well, then.
or be
Good
controlled
night.
by the... Shut up, Egg. Controlled by the Gi. Nothing out of the ordinary happened today either. It's been like this for a few days. Not even the invaders are showing up. Oh no, do you think the invader... Do you think... What if the zombie apocalypse is already taking over Futurin?
Yeah, I don't know if that's a good thing, though.
How long are we gonna keep up this stupid charade? We can't live the rest of our lives in the gym like this.
Don't ask me. Yukama's the one being so secretive.
We haven't seen him since he killed Darmy. Is it possible for zombies to die on their own?
Zombies are already dead. How could the same embody die twice?
Maybe the Undying Flames got to him? Also, we're not 100% sure he was really a zombie yet. Doesn't matter what he is. He put someone to death before our very eyes. That makes him a target for elimination.
Hey, we ain't gonna do that by hiding in one spot and jumping at our own shadows. What if the invaders suddenly show up? We gotta get ready for those idiots too.
Quite primitive. Hey, can you not get your point across without yelling every other word? You think I enjoy sleeping next to peons like you every night? It hurts me deep inside.
Let me lessen your pain by going back to my room.
You got Takemaru.
I shall be returning to my room as well. It'll be much more pleasant than being cooped up with this pageantry. Death flags everywhere.
Yeah, 100%.
This lack of sleep is getting to me as well. I think I'll rest easier in my own room too.
Is that what we're doing now? Excuse me while I make my way back.
Hey!
It hasn't sat right with me sharing my dear sister with the rest of you these past few nights. Come along, sister dearest.
Brother dearest.
Well, everyone's gone. Oh, bye.
They all left.
It's pointless to fight this. Let's all return to our own rooms for tonight.
I don't think it's a good idea, but if it's what everyone wants, let's get together tomorrow and have a serious talk about what to do next. Good night, everyone. I'll be going back too.
Hey, Kyoshika. Grown and held my head, tortured by the tension in the air. Did I make a mistake? But I don't know what else we could have done.
I think you did well, Sir Takumi.
Kyoshika, I didn't see you there.
The restless atmosphere is causing even my holy Jumonji sword to feel uneasy. We have been watching from the back with our arms folded in great concern.
I see. Thanks for that, I guess. It's getting late. You should probably head back to your room, too.
Indeed we shall, for the holy Jumonji sword wishes to have an early night. My old familiar chamber awaits.
So tired, I don't even know why. I should just go back, too. I heard a scream. Kyoshika! Now Kyoshika's gonna die! Oh, hey, Yugami!
No, stay away from me!
Kyoshika, over here! Let's get out of here. Run! Yugamu zombie! Zombie Gamu. Now Kyoshika's gonna die, isn't she? Because the Gi. Run, Kyoshika! We ran until we realized we were right in front of the wall of fire. Damn, it's a dead end.
You've angered me, Sir Yugamu. Meet your demise by the blade of the holy Jumonji sword.
No, I'll handle it. Stay behind me.
Sir Takumi.
Friendly grabbed hold of Yugami's body while avoiding his bared teeth. Lift him with whatever strength I have remaining and toss him over my shoulder with all my might. Throw him into the flame! Yes! Yeah! Yama's body twisted and writhed as he was consumed by undying flames. Finally, he let out one last death cry.
Thanks all that commotion. What's going on here?
Oh, damn, he's been completely burned up.
Sounds of our scuffle had summoned everyone else to the spot. With the grisly sight unfolding before us, we were all shocked into silence. We watched helplessly as Yugamu was slowly eaten up by flames until he finally collapsed into the ground. Before long, whatever had remained of the body vanished, and Yugamu Omokage was gone from this world. Well, that leaves more corpses! Day 56. So who's next? Eito? Moko? Ava?
Get prepared. Be ready to get.
Shut up, Egg. Maybe even you're next. New day began after the dramatic events of last night. The danger that had been hanging over us was gone without trace, just like that. We never got the answers we wanted. Feelings of frustration continued to plague me as I got up and headed to the cafeteria. Well? Morning, Mrs. Amino. Why the long face so early in the morning? Here, you can have some of my mayonnaise cola if you promise to cheer up. Are you trying to cram your entire week's calorie intake into one day?
You don't mix together very well, but the lumpy texture enhances the flavor. Ooh, I like juice with lumpy fruit bits. I simply adore that texture.
Maybe you could add lumpy bits to your sword as well. The very sort of texture for your partner in crime, or should I say, in bed.
You always have the best suggestions, Lady Carrara.
You need to learn to shut up.
Is that really what you should be responding to?
So we can just live our lives like normal now, right? It's about damn time.
Guys, aren't you concerned about the whole zombie thing?
We are, but...
Nobody knows what Yugama's objective was, or if he had really become a zombie. And now that he's burned up, we'll never know for sure. I mean, the guy was an assassin. Maybe he had a taste for human flesh because of that.
He never shown any interest in cannibalism before his return from the dead.
Everybody's throwing out pointless guesses now.
But doesn't the whole thing creep you out? Yugamu clearly was not in his right mind. I feel like we can never truly relax until we find out what made him act that way.
In my opinion, Miss Omokage wasn't your run-of-the-mill zombie. Yes, I agree. In movies and games, anyone bitten by a zombie turns into one themselves, but...
Army didn't.
Yes, and there's no sign that she's gonna turn into one now. That only tells us he wasn't the usual kind of zombie we see on TV.
Knowing just that much is good enough for me. Means he doesn't go around making more zombies, right? So now he's gone, it's all over.
Army had to die for us to learn that. This is not a happy ending.
I know, but we can't let that hold us back from moving on. We need to go back to focusing on the invaders.
I agree, but still.
How about anyone who's still worried can wear their class armor when they're walking around the school?
Good suggestion. Those who want to can definitely do that.
Come on, Takumi, you're the leader here. Quit acting like a spineless chicken.
That put a damper on any further protests I can make, and the discussion came to an end. It was clear that everyone wanted to go back to their regular life and not to think too deeply about what caused Yugamu's strange transformation. It's not over yet. Decided to shift emotional gears. The zombie outbreak is only beginning. Before we continue on, though, can I upgrade anything? Anything? I have maxed out all potions! All potions have been completely maxed out. The only thing left I need now to max out is the spring trap. That is all I need left to complete. And I think we're getting close, because I think it said it was like 980. Oh boy.
You never will then.
Shut up, Egg. When's the next zombie gonna appear, game? It's been a while since I was able to move around so freely. It's tired me out. Stretched, looked around. That reminds me, I haven't seen him around lately. The boy cloaked in undying flames. He'd appear without warning, then just stop showing up for a long time. He was unpredictable, to say the least. Not that it matters too much. I was too tired to say much else. When is the gi? The gi inside your head, Takumi, it craves fresh blood.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Shut up, Egg. The gi in your mind craves fresh blood, Takumi. That's when I heard it. Oh, hey. So, Zenta this time? Haters. Whole zombie fair made me lose my edge. How much you want to bet they're gonna start coming back and screwing with things while we're out fighting the fight? We're moving on. Let's protect the school. Step. Zenta. Where are you? Just give the bell. Zenta. I know you're around here somewhere. Is Hiroko protecting a side all on her own? Because it looked like she was protecting a side all on her own, and that was very concerning looking. There you are. Zenda. We're not even gonna have any dialogue this battle, are we? You win. Perfect.
I am Zenta. Prepare.
Mademoiselle, we're dealing with a zombie apocalypse right now. Whatever curse you have is not really going to be anything bad. Anyways, who else have I not seen the animation for that's still alive in this group, I should say? I don't think I've seen with Kurara. You're up.
I'll take care of your mess.
Mostly because I use her, thing the least, like her, special attack.
Who's next?
Tomato. Tomato, 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 tomato. Alright. Sorry late by the time everything is done. Bringing 57th day to an end. I, for some reason, thought it said 75.
Get prepared. Be ready to.
Shut up, egg. Morning already. Ran ahead. Airs. How should I spend day? Oh, free time! I need more material. Even once I upgrade everything, I'm gonna still need to farm for materials for a little bit longer because,
Move out.
making gifts requires materials as well, so I'm still gonna need to farm for materials.
You never will then.
Shut up, egg. I'm waiting for the zombie apocalypse to get started again. What should I do? Try to conjure up my memories from the last time. Eyelids grew heavy. I'm also positive the Gi and Takami's... Who was that? What was it? That? Let me agree by an astonishing sight. It's... Oh, Kako's dead! And it's Ava!
Brother dearest.
Oh, Ima is going to be inconsolable. Uh-oh. An insensible figure had their mouth lashed into Kako's neck. She was losing a lot of blood on the verge of fainting, and her attacker wasn't letting up. Bye, Kako. Kako! Leapt toward them without thinking and tackled the strange figure. We ended up rolling it on the floor in a heap. When I untangled from my attacker, they slowly raised their head. Oh, that's horrifying. Hey, Ava. Ava! It was Ava who stood before us. Our captive enemy commander, who was definitely been dead last time I checked. Her skin was pale and bloodless. Her eyes were sunken in. Parts of her body were in a state of decomposition. Guys! Also, Ima, your sister's dead.
Hey, what's all the noise about? What the hell's going on here?
Is that Ava? She's alive, but how? No, don't go near her. You'll die.
What's the meaning of this? Why is Kako on the floor in a pool of her own blood?
Hey!
She got bitten in the neck. Someone grab her. Kako, can you hear me? We got a bigger problem.
For crying out loud, don't tell me Ava's been turned into a monster too. I'm afraid so. That's not what a living person looks like. She's in the same state as Yugamu. Guys, Kako's not breathing.
Out of my way! I'll take her to the infirmary!
Run like your puny ass is on fire, Ima. We'll hold Ava back in the meantime.
Ima got impaled in the face. He hurriedly picked Kako up and was about to start running when... Oh, Eito and Moko and Darmi.
No way.
Great! Incredible!
Eito, Moko, and Darmi. Everyone who dies, come back. Sorry, Zombie Theory was right.
Hey, Eito. Hey, Moko. Hey, Darmi.
We've been surrounded. We've no choice but to hack and slash our way out.
I'll deal with Ava. You guys take the others. Ima, get Kako out of here. Ava leapt toward us with the ferocity of a beast pounding on its prey. It was like she was running on pure instinct. That's right, this isn't Ava we know, so there's no need to hold back. I dodged her attacks as well as I could and grabbed an iron pipe that was on the floor nearby. Stab. The moment I found an opening, I thrust the pipe toward her head and rammed it into her head. That actually might kill her because the gi is in the head. She stopped moving completely and fell forward. Pulled the pipe up from Ava's head and lifted her body up, and then... With all the strength I had, I tossed her body over the fence and off the roof. Black blood kept spewing from her head wound as she fell all the way down to the ground. Later. Good, that's Ava's cell. Now, Takumi, behind you. What? Hey, no!
Watch out!
Here we go. Oh, crap.
Hiroko.
Hiroko might be dead. And infected, too. I had trouble wrapping my head around what just happened. All of a sudden, Hiroko was losing blood from the hole that had opened in her back.
Hiroko. Hiroko, stay with me.
She died protecting me. Why did our dead friends come back to life like this? Why were they attacking us? Nothing was making any sense. I killed you once, I can do it again! I lifted the pipe to run it through his head. Something heavy struck me and I was flung through the air like a rubber ball. My vision changed in an instant. As I gazed at the night sky, I realized I'd fallen off the roof. Sorry, Hiroko. You gave your life for me and now I'm gonna die anyway. Day 59. Day 60. How many people are dead? 62. 63. Game. 64. Game. Game. Uh-oh. This is bad. Everyone's gonna be infected by this point, aren't they? No one's gonna be alive anymore. Where are we? Oh, no, this is the metal shop. I woke up feeling like my consciousness had floated to the surface from a very deep place. Where am I?
Takumi, you're awake.
I heard somebody's voice nearby. Nozomi! I turned toward it and found Nozomi's eyes peering into mine.
Oh, thank goodness. We were all so worried you just wouldn't wake up.
Oh, hey, a lot of people are still alive, actually.
I decided to get up, Takumi. It's been 10 days, dude. That's gotta be a new record.
What? I was out for 10 days. I remember being thrown off the roof by Eito. Why didn't I die?
You did, but we managed to salvage you and put you in the revival mat before it was too late.
What happened after that? Kako and Hiroko, are they... They're both dead.
They're beyond saving. After you and Hiroko were killed, we were being pushed back, so we had to retreat. Fortunately, we weren't able to take their bodies with us.
Then they're still...
Yeah, they're probably still up there. We wanted to retrieve the bodies, but those zombies wouldn't let us get near them. For now, the roof is locked and off limits.
That's not right. The fact that Hiroko sacrificed herself to save me weighed heavily on my heart. But I knew I wasn't the only one in pain over the deaths of our friends. I glanced at Ima, who was standing quietly in a corner of the room.
He's just been standing there for the last 10 days. He won't respond to anyone and hasn't eaten anything. He wasn't in any state to join us for the battle either.
There was a defensive battle.
Yes, on day 63, while you were out like a light. We only had to deal with minions this time, so I took the liberty to clear them out with one shot. I must be rewarded for this. To prove that you're grateful, I won I want to have a victory parade held in my honor, with you leading the way sitting on a spiky medieval torture device.
Hey!
That sounds more painful than the battle.
Huh?
Actually, shouldn't we be doing something about Ima? It's really concerning to see him like this. Can you blame him? The guy worshipped the ground his sister walked on. He's not going to be able to deal with it right away. We should just leave him be.
He got real violent trying to go back to save Kako before. I had to restrain him physically. During that time, the guards went out to get your body.
Okay, thanks for saving me. What about Ava? Did you find her body next to mine? We've already disposed of that prisoner in the wildfire. You mean like we did with Yugamu? She wasn't moving, so she was probably well and truly dead. But you can never be too careful. This is just a guess of mine, but I think the zombie's weak points are their heads. When I put that iron pipe through Eva's head, she suddenly stopped moving. So we just have to either do a headshot or burn them in the undying flames to permanently kill them? Indeed. Unfortunately, Hemo-Anima appears to have no effect on them. Really? They almost killed me when we last fought them. They moved so quickly I barely had a chance to deal damage. We've also discovered some other things while you were asleep. First of all, the zombies can move around normally during the day.
They don't have the usual undead weakness. They can't count on sunlight to make them weaker.
The second thing is about their senses. They can't see very well. On the other hand, their sense of hearing is super sensitive. They can pinpoint our locations by sound alone. By sound alone. That's not good. There's something even worse. Seems that the zombies have incredibly superhuman strength. Yeah, all it took was one punch for Ada to send me flying over the fence. And he pierced right through Hiriko's back like it was a piece of paper.
We've been through our fair share of tough situations too, so becoming zombies must have made them even stronger.
It means their bodies still remember the strength they had when they were alive. Anyway, we don't stand a chance against them. Since we can't go back to the roof, we decided to make the metal shop our base from now on.
We've got all the tools we need to fight here, and it's near the cafeteria as well. We don't have to worry about starving at least.
I see. So that's why I was placed here.
Huh?
Come to think of it, is that power our saw Yugamu was using still around? Yeah, right here. Spouse opened a locker in the room and showed us what was inside. Good, we may have some use for it yet. The power saw that once struck fear into our hearts was now a shining beacon of hope. Yeah. So anyway, there are 3 things we discovered while you're out. Those were the 3 things. We still don't know what's turning the dead bodies into zombies.
We consider the possibility of a viral infection, but some things didn't quite match up.
Wait. Are we going back to fantasy territory again?
I guess so. Everything is pure supposition at this point, after all. If Darmi turned because she had been bitten by Yugamu, or who or what turned Ava, Moko, and Eito?
Their deaths had nothing to do with zombies. They died before zombie Yugamu showed up. It doesn't seem like any of them are interested in buying dead bodies either. When you reach Yugamu's state of perversion, anything goes, right? He totally seems like the sort that'd be into necrophilia. Zombies don't retain any of their body's original character traits, though.
We can't talk to them, so we don't even know that for sure.
I have an idea. We all learn zombie language, so we solve these mysteries and resolve the matter peacefully. What? Do zombies have a language? Not that I know of. Ignore Kyoshika. As the others furiously debated every possibility, I found a hypothesis forming in my head. What if we already have the hit infection as a hidden condition? Like, the zombie virus stays dormant and only activates once we die. Oh, we never thought of that. Sounds like something worth investigating. Investigate? How? I was tinkering with the Revivomatic the other day, and I found this function called scan mode. It can only be used on living and detects any anomalies within the body. The Revivomatic had a function like that. We should try it out right away. Yeah, let's go to the infirmary, now. And after scanning everybody with the Revivomatic, the conclusion was the same. No abnormalities detected. Well... Which meant none of us had an infection. Day 69 ended without any clear answers emerging on how the zombies were being created. Can't we just get Shion to bathe? Shion, can you just quickly bathe the top of the school with a bit of undying flame?
We have just a bit.
Shut up, Egg. We got bigger concerns. Finally, day 70. Although at this rate, those zombies might take us out before we can save humanity. We continued puzzling over how to solve our new problem until we heard shouting.
Everyone! It's Ima!
Don't tell me! An ashen-faced Shoma suddenly charged him from the hallway.
What happened to Ima?
He's dead.
He went up to the roof by himself.
What? Wait, to look for Kako!
I saw him leaving in his glass armor, so I called out to him. And he said he was going to get Kako back.
That's seriously bad news. Is he gonna break the lock we put on the roof door?
Moron. And you, Shoma, why don't you stop him?
I tried, but he shoved me away with incredible force.
He can't possibly have taken on that many zombies by himself. We have to drag him back. The my infuser was about to transform when someone stopped me.
You'd just be wasting your time in creating more zombies.
Get out of my way, Craw. Every second we waste here puts Eamon in even greater danger.
You're not thinking straight, talk me. There's no guarantee we can even beat them if everyone joined the fight.
You might just end up making things worse.
I too object to your going. Why should you die for nothing?
It's not nothing. Don't you guys want to save Ema?
Of course we do, but we gotta think about the risks.
I don't care. If there's even the slightest chance I can save him, I'll do it.
Takumi, wait!
Ignore my team's protest and charge down the hall. You're an idiot.
Takumi, wait, I'm coming with you.
Nozomi, are you sure?
Yes, I can't just let Ema die without doing anything.
Okay, then let's go together. Ema, please be alright. Transformed the classroom and quickly made her way to the roof. Upon arriving in the roof, we were confronted by an utterly unbelievable sight. Yeah, that's not surprising in any way, shape, or form. Ema was lying on his back in a pool of crimson blood. He was pouring out of what seemed to be a bite wound on his neck.
Ema!
Didn't react to my call. He was far too gone to be revived. Guys, get back inside! Oh god, Hiriko's on me!
Hiriko and Kako, hey, don't you recognize us?
Nope. I don't think they do. They've also been completely zombified. I prepared myself for this possibility, but it still hurt to see them like that. Did Ema pass away in despair after laying eyes on the zombie Kako? Or was he happy to be able to hold Kako in his arms again, no matter what form she was in? Run! They lifted me with a tremendous speed. I barely managed to evade his bite. Lodging themselves with loud, fair cries. I knew they had superhuman strength, but I never expected them to extend their jump speed too. Retreat! Back inside! Did you lock the damn door, you idiots? No, you didn't, you idiots! Zombies, our former friends have broken down the unlocked doors of the roof and were now chasing us further. Great! You idiots! Oh god. I need to actually use both my headphones for this. Oh, hey, Hiriko. Hey, Hiriko. Here she comes. There goes Moko. Now where's Hiriko? There's Hiriko. Now Moko, I need you to reappear so I know when I can leave. There we go. Go, go, go! Power me. Okay. Whew. Hey, no. I can't even see him here.
Kato. Okay, we can work with this. Guys, the zombies are in the school. What problem do we have now? Here it goes down here. I guess we're going back to the metal shop. Hey. Zombie, you okay?
Yeah, more or less.
A frenzied running brought us to the hallway of the first floor. There was no time to even take a breather. Hey, here to go. Zombie! My body moved on its own before my mind could register Hiriko's sudden appearance. Ah, crap.
Get away!
Takumi!
Stay away, Nozomi! Just keep running!
Strained myself to keep Hiriko's teeth from stinging in my neck while shouting for Nozomi to escape.
But I can't just...
Yes, you can! Now, go!
Caliback's gonna bite. Fire extinguisher! Zombie!
I'll lure her away! You get going, Takumi!
No, you idiot! What you saying? No! No, chase that zombie down! Have to go after her. You idiot! Look for Nozomi. Nozomi! Third floor. You idiot, Nozomi! She's gonna die now, isn't she? Nozomi! Figure came within view. Nozomi?
Excuse me, have you suddenly gone blind? You guys weren't coming back out, so I came all this way to look for you. Did you get lost or something?
Bro, have you seen Nozomi anywhere?
No, I haven't. Don't tell me you guys got separated.
Yes, and right now the zombies are... Start running.
Wait, what's going on?
Over here, Kurara, quick. Oh, we're screwed. Shoot, this side too? Sandwiched between Moko and Kako. There was nowhere for run. All the windows along the hallway were outfitted with iron grates.
But now, you better do something about this.
Okay, it's do or die time. Moko coming after me with inhuman speed. Once I was in range, she raised her arms, but before she could attack me, I turned around and... that was my chance! Broke the window along with the iron grate, causing Moko to stack her. When she did, I took the opportunity to kick her on the back with every ounce of strength I could muster. See ya! Her head was unharmed, so she probably didn't die, but it was enough. Kurara! Oh dear.
Kurara!
Get away from her! Later! Grab my hand and start running. It's bad, she's been bitten. Have to hurry and get her treated. Ran to a blind panic until we managed to shake off Kako and return to the metal shop. Now the thing is, I don't think this is how this zombie virus works, obviously.
Huh? You're finally back talking to me. We all thought you were done for.
Real relief. And Kurara's back too. Huh? Where did Nozomi go?
Talk more later. Gotta treat Kurara first.
I'll be fine. Leave me alone. Are you injured? Let me see. Tell you I'm fine. Don't touch me with your contemptible hand.
She's hiding some. Hey, it's you.
No, stop.
Hey, Kurara.
Is this? It's a bite mark. You were bitten by a zombie. This isn't funny, man. Now you're infected with the zombie virus.
Yeah.
Wait, Kurara's not dead. If we just treat her injuries.
For now, yeah. We can't guarantee she's gonna stay sane forever. Sorry, but I am letting you keep her here.
It is with great bitterness of heart that I must declare the Holy Jimojito and I are in agreement. Come on, we're your friends. We'll treat her injury, of course, but without an antidote, we can't let her stay here.
Yeah, it may be better to quarantine her to avoid unnecessary risks. I'm so sorry. Even though a muddying pig like me deserves to be quarantined more than you.
Should we put her in that weird room on the first floor? The door's pretty tough, and we can lock it from the outside. The room with the strange devices from when we were at Kamakura. Place is definitely much better. Put me in there with her. It's my fault she was bitten to begin with, recklessly running off the roof like that.
No, Takumi, just let me wait it out alone.
Now that the zombie's gone inside, we can't leave you by yourself.
Wait, the zombies are inside now. You didn't tell us about that.
Well, explain what happened to everyone. How Ima had been killed, zombies fled school, and now I got separated from Nozomi, who is now missing.
That's exactly why I told you not to go up there. Now this whole thing's shot to hell.
I know, what happened to Nozomi and Kurara is my fault. So I'll find Nozomi, whatever it takes. After that, I'll join Kurara in the quarantine room.
Takumi.
But without Takumi, we would all be in a hot soup without if anything should happen.
No need to worry about that. There's no way I'm letting him stay with me. Who knows what sort of perverse acts he'll force me to perform while we're alone in that room. I demand you all take me there right now, before he starts getting ideas. No time for dolly.
Yeah.
Kurara, wait! In the end, Kurara was locked into the mysterious first room on the first floor after receiving some basic treatment. She kept talking tough as usual, but nobody knew what kind of face she was making underneath her mask.
I'm so sorry this had to happen, Kurara. I'll come check on you again.
Now let's find Nozomi.
So Takumi, you have returned. Yeah, I put her in the room like y'all wanted. Now I'm gonna look for Nozomi.
Huh? You mean now? By yourself?
Now's the best time. I didn't sense any zombies nearby when I was in the halls.
But what if you run into them while you're out there? Might be safe if you're only going out for a short time, but it's too dangerous to wander around for very long.
Lady Tsubasa speaks truth. Do not forget what happened to Ima. I know it's risky, but I have to help her no matter what. Try to push away my friends and stop them from holding me back. All of a sudden, a hand appeared from behind me and put my neck in a chokehold. Yeah, I had a feeling. It's careless. The hold tightened until I couldn't breathe. Soon I found my consciousness slipping away. Thanks, Takimaru.
Sorry, man. But it's lights out for you.
So Takumi's eyes rolled up into the back of his head. Is he still alive?
Yeah, just out cold. He needs to stop fussing like a brat, at least for today.
He does tend to get carried away when it comes to Nozomi.
Well, Nozomi's probably dead. I'd be surprised if she's not at this point. Early morning, I slipped out to look for Nozomi, but time just went by fruitlessly. Couldn't find her. Well, Nozomi's definitely dead, I think.
Another day gone. I was so focused on Nozomi, I didn't have leeway to do anything else. It's my fault. She's gone because she tried to protect me. I didn't want Nozomi to end up sacrificing herself for me like Hideko did. Although I wanted to go out to look for her again, I knew the others wouldn't allow it.
Are you okay, Takumi? You're so pale.
Fine, thanks. I've got a lot on my mind, that's all.
I'm worried about Nozomi too, you know. I just have no idea what I can do to help. Kyoshika and I did some searching of our own when we took food to Kurara just now, but we didn't find anything.
How's Kurara holding up?
Doesn't seem like anything's changed. I don't think she's turned to a zombie yet.
Hey, if she's still fine after an entire day, shouldn't we let her out?
You mean it's only been a day? Too soon to say for sure if she's in the clear.
Yeah, who knows if she'll turn to a zombie after this. Then how long are we gonna keep her locked like an animal? All the way until day 100?
Please calm down. Nobody's about keeping her inside for that long.
I'm just worried about leaving her alone. I don't want to loosen our friend. I won't be able to take it. Have you been listening to yourself, you obstinate oaf? Can you not step out of your cramped little mind for a moment? If we fall here, it's the end of humanity as we know it. But you're the ones not seeing things from my point of view here. How can we? It's even hard to decipher that than abstract mathematics.
Stop it, you two. This isn't the time to be fighting among ourselves. Please, Takumi, you need to cool your head. You're supposed to be our leader, so please.
If you ask me, you both need cooler heads, so just go catch some Z's or something.
We all went to bed in tense, unpleasant atmosphere, but I didn't sleep. Simply held my breath and lay in bed. Waited until I could tell everyone else had fallen asleep before quietly sneaking out. Clara, you awake? If you are, then talk to me, please.
What are you doing here in the middle of the night? I'll kill you if you try to touch me inappropriately.
That's not it. I promised to come check in on you again, so here I am. Sorry it took so long. The R's wouldn't let me out of their sight. How are you feeling? Anything out of the ordinary?
Not that I'm aware of. Although my mood's never been worse.
Right. If you stay healthy, we should be able to release you from quarantine soon. Just bear with it a little while longer. I'll try my hardest to convince the others too.
What are you actually up to? I see no reason for you to be concerned about my well-being. Do you want me to owe you favors so you can store a large sum of money from me later?
Can you stop being so obtuse for just 1 minute? You came out looking for Nozomi and me because you were worried about us, right? It's the same feeling that keeps me coming back here.
I never truly knew stupidity until I saw you.
What? Hey, I'm trying to be nice here.
Your voice is grating on my nerves, so get lost already. You slipped out without telling anyone, right? Don't get me involved in your shenanigans when they find out.
Fine. I'll come check on you again. Good night. Although, all things considered, I was just glad Kurara was still herself. Quietly crept back to the metal shop in relief. This time I fell asleep for real. I still think Nozomi's dead. Plus, there's still the fact that Tagumi is still possessed by a gi. I haven't forgotten that.
Get ready, prepare, be ready to
Shut up, egg. Morning. Felt like I'm sleeping in longer, but I could hardly do that when Nozomi's still out there by herself. Just as I was trying to get out of bed. Oh, this is not the time.
Intrude defense.
An attack first thing in the morning. What happened to neighborly courtesy?
You better be ready for what's coming to them. Let's get out there and fight, y'all.
Right, prepare to engage the enemy. Oh, sorry, Nozomi.
Can we pit the zombies and invaders against each other or something? Wouldn't that be a dream? For now, though, let's face reality and get ready to fight.
I'm ready. We'll stop them somehow.
Okay, everyone, here we go. Well, screw the rest of you. Imagine Nozomi just pops out of nowhere. Well, this is certainly a fascinating route. Skip the battle. I still think there's a 0% chance that Nozomi is still herself.
Is it over?
Wait, isn't that...
Oh, hey, Vashnes.
Vile barb.
Vashnes.
Nozomi's not here.
Surrender. Continue to defy.
Your words are laughable.
That's right. I ain't gonna let myself.
I see.
What's she talking...
Futurum will be, and to do that.
Vashnes, we have bigger problems than the war. There's a zombie apocalypse breaking out inside the school.
This...
I hope you have fun when we all end up dying to it.
Help me!
Let's see how long Vashnes lasts when the zombie apocalypse takes control.
Take them...
You win. Perfect. You win. Perfect.
Yeah, the grand.
Shut up. Drag our tired bodies back to school. Final battle's drawing closer, but there's something else we had to figure out before. Cause of zombification, how to prevent it. School would be wiped out long before Vengers got to us if we didn't solve that first. The fact that Nozomi was still missing was making me more and more impatient too. Nozomi, where are you? Zombie Zomi. Because there is a 0% chance she's still a human by this point. Shut up, egg. Should get up. My entire body felt sluggish, likely still tired from yesterday's battle, but I had to go look for Nozomi. Can only do that by slipping out without anyone noticing. I walked toward the door nonchalantly, put a hand on the door. Hold it right there. Kyoshia, what do you want? Can it wait? I cannot allow you to leave by yourself. If you must go, then I shall accompany you. It's a boys' bathroom? Communal urination suits me just fine. Can't do that. Get out of my way. Then tell me why you're in your class armor. It's because you intend to search for Lady Nozomi, isn't it? I'm not. Don't think for a moment that I worry any less for Lady Nozomi than you. But you must also consider the enemy before us. Think about Vashnes. We cannot lose more men if we wish to best her. Surely you understand that. I do. I completely understand. But you can't just ask me to give up. We're not going to resolve the zombie problem by holding up in one place. Hey, cool it, you two. You're gonna retract all the zombies in hearing range. Alright, sorry for yelling.
Look, I get what you're feeling, but Kyoshika's right. We can't lose any more soldiers. We really have to go out looking for Nozomi. Take someone with you. We'll be keeping a lookout here as well. How's that sound?
I'll go to the library after delivering breakfast to Karara. Maybe I can find something zombie-related there that can help us out.
Oh, can I come along? I've been told I make a fairly sturdy stepladder.
A whole day went by without being accomplished much. Only unholy mix of frustration and restlessness from having my movements restricted was slowly making my anger boil over. Takami's about to kill somebody here. The Gi is about to take full control. Before long, it was night. Everyone was doing their own thing until bedtime.
Why can't I seem to fix this thing?
Kaku was tinkering with some kind of mechanical device. What are you doing over there?
Yeah!
Trying to fix the organic life detection device. Tsubasa said it was damaged. If I can get it to work, we'll be able to know how Nozomi's faring and get a better grasp on things, right? It's not gonna be easy. We can't get the necessary parts because of the current situation. Haven't you heard the precaution maintenance? I do it to the TV at home all the time, like this.
Nice job, genius.
Don't do that! What do I do now? Stop the sound, the zombies will hear it. The only way to do this is completely destroy the device.
We're screwed! The zombies are here! 6 zombies suddenly appear. Hey, Ima's here too! Including one that was once Ima.
Everyone run!
Nice job, genius!
Cover your eyes and ears.
Oh, flashbang!
Yikes, why is it so bright? Run while you can.
Kyoshika, move it or lose it!
Kyoshika, you okay?
Tripped and fell, that's all. Get outside quickly, says Hakami.
Come on. Surrounded.
Kill!
Can't possibly take on so many zombies at once.
Transform into your class armor, Kyoshika. We're gonna bulldoze our way through.
I got a power saw. I got a saw.
Kill!
Not like this.
Oh, I'm supposed to hide? That was not... That... I should not have survived that. I was mashing X. Oh, God. Oh.
Get move on!
Oh, we are screwed. I know we're gonna find Nozomi's corpse, or, like, living corpse, I should say, soon. There's no chance we don't, I don't think. I probably could have gone away with it, honestly, but let's just play it safe. Go. Run. Who's in the room with us? Or in the hallway, I should say. Bro, I got this big ass power stone. I'm not even gonna use it. What?
Darby!
Good, I can handle just one. Sorry, Darmy. Die! Go hit bone. Bye, Darmy.
Lady! Tarumi!
Stunned and stood before the motionless Darmy for a while. Jim was filled with nothing but the sound of Kyoshika's sobbing. Then I heard it. Who's there? Yep, there we go.
Nozomi?
Hey, zombie Zomi.
Nozomi! Thank goodness you're still alive!
No, you're not! distorted my vision.
Sir Takumi! That's not Lady Nozomi.
I knew it would happen. Broke out just before I broke into a run toward Nozomi.
Oh, God, don't be silly. Nozomi can't be dead. Not Nozomi.
Takumi.
No way.
Get a hold of yourself, Sir Takumi. Lady Nozomi has already been turned into a zombie.
No, no! You're lying. Let go of me.
Takumi. Takumi.
Sir Takumi!
Oh, now Kyoshika's gonna die.
Yoshika! Stop! Nozomi, please!
Kill Nozomi. I saw her. I knew she was no longer the same Nozomi. But I refused to face reality.
Sir Takumi!
Get the power saw!
Hurry!
My hands and feet were shaking. My gaze fell on the power saw I was holding. What was I so conflicted about? Kyoshika would die if I didn't do this. If I didn't kill. Where's the power saw and... Why is this a choice? No shit what we're supposed to do. Kill the zombie! No shit what we're supposed to do. Kill! 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 Die! Slammed into something and warm blood sprayed in my face. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Came out to my senses when I heard something hit the ground, and then I locked gaze with the thing that had been separated from the zombie's body, and I finally realized what I'd done. Day 74. I don't quite remember what happened after that, yeah. The zombie is dead. Couldn't quite remember what happened after that. Somehow we joined up with the R4 survivors and shifted our base to the garage. What are you...
Alright, let's do a trick.
Finish reinforcing the side of the ice wall. Not that I think they'd be much of use against the zombies in human strength.
It's better than doing nothing. It should ward off some of the attacks at least. I don't know why my voice sounded weird.
Kyoshika's alive at least. I watched distractedly as the artist barricaded the exit. I killed Nozomi. I sliced her head clean off. The scene of this killing flashed across my mind. I felt gastric fluid welling up through my throat and had to slap a hand over my mouth. I couldn't stop shaking.
So Takumi, is everything alright?
I was trying to hold everything together. Kyoshika peered at my face in concern.
I understand I'm sticking my nose into your business, and I apologize for that. There's something that I must tell you. It's about yesterday. You snatched me from the jaws of death, so I just want to say...
Takumi, I heard all about it, you madman! Shirigaku interrupted the starting Kyoshika before she could finish her sentence. I'm about to kill Gaku of my own free will. This is not even going to be the freaking gi. This is not about to be the gi that convinces Takumi to start killing. It's going to be me.
Show those zombies his boss yesterday and save Kyoshika, right?
So Gaku...
Oh, I saw you're too shifty to be trusted before, but now I know you're more than just talk.
I'm about to kill Gaku.
Yeah. By the way, just so you know, the bodies of zombies have all been thrown into the fire, so we're safe now.
Oh, did I just get... Please tell me. Please tell me. Oh, I was really hoping... I was really hoping that was what snapped Takumi to just bringing the power, manifesting the powers all out of nowhere and slicing Gaku to ribbons. The sounds and sensations of yesterday played back in my mind again, along with how her eyes had looked in the end. All of a sudden, it was hard to breathe properly, and my body started shaking again.
Sakaku, the matter's already been concluded. There was no need to tell Takumi about it. Why are you yelling at me? I was just trying to help him feel better. Oh, what was that for?
Where'd your brains go? Read the room, dingus.
Yeah, Takumi can't be having a good time after what he had to do in Nozomi.
Right. Sorry. I wasn't trying to stir up bad memories or anything. I said I'm sorry. I'll do anything you want. Please, just forgive me.
Enough about me. More importantly, can we release Kurara from quarantine?
Kurara.
That's my earnest desire as well. In view of the situation, it's too dangerous for Lady Kurara to be alone in that room.
You got a point. What do you guys say?
If it doesn't seem like she might turn into a zombie, I think it's better to let her out.
Yeah, zombie infection theory was just a hypothesis anyway. I mean, I don't really mind if we've decided the risk is low enough. I volunteered Takamaru for the mission to bring her back.
Try and play dirty with me, huh? You're coming along.
No, I can't possibly drive back the zombies if they show up. But you'll be protected by your delinquent aura.
How's a delinquent aura? You caused this problem by destroying that device in the first place.
I can't refute that.
So get your scrawny ass over here.
Takamaru grabbed Gaku by the scruff of his neck. How much you want to bet those two are dead now? Oh, no. I'm surprised. And you're alive, too.
Is it going to snow in school tomorrow, or are you going to ask me to call my father for ransom money?
Of course not. What do you take us for? Well, I wouldn't mind if you wanted to give me some. Even after bringing Kurara back safely, her suspicion of us was at an all-time high. She wouldn't stop glaring daggers at us from beneath her mask.
I'm sorry, we'll explain.
We told Kurara what happened. She listened quietly without reacting.
Very well, I understand now.
After mumbling those words, she turned to me.
And yet you still found time to show concern for me, you stupid bleeding heart. No, you're just stupid, that's all.
I'm not stupid.
But thank you. You are most definitely stupid, but it's a good kind. The kind I approve of. I don't like owing anyone favors, though, so I'll repay you one day. I swear on the Usuzuki name.
Hey, Kurara. Kyoshika must be feeling so relieved. She was pleading for your release along with Takumi.
Kyoshika, I suppose I can measure out an ounce of gratitude to you as well.
I will take it. A few more ounces, I will soon have a pawn.
Yeah, pound. And that's not what we should be talking about.
While still in a daze, I watched the others tease each other playfully like before, feeling like I was an unrelated bystander. Kara's gratitude, Kyoshika's elation. Everything went past me like it was air. Inside, I felt nothing. Dorselessness. Day 75. 76. 77. What? 78. 3 days went by after I seemed to have lost my touch with my sense of reality. The situation had not improved.
I know it's because there's zombies out there, but damn, it's hell depressing to be holed up in one room all day.
Yes, we need some entertainment to lighten the mood. Kyoshika, swallow your sword and push it out your backside.
You asked the impossible. I've pushed it out from outside. I did it before, but never inside out.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't hear that.
Same here.
Yeah.
You seem pretty into whatever you're reading, Tsubasa. What is it? Oh, this? Some kind of scroll. I found it in the library and brought it along when we escaped the mail shop. I just want to see if I can find anything zombie-related in it.
That makes sense. Kurara seems fine now, but there may be other unknown side effects from the bite.
For now, I think the most probable answer is that you don't get turned to a zombie just by getting bitten.
You don't? What's that mean?
Turning into a zombie after getting bitten is probably just a myth popularized by movies. Then why did everyone who was killed turn into zombies?
That's what we're trying to find out. Just like how we're always trying to find out why you're so stupid.
I resemble that comment. I'm indeed more ignorant about some things than my peers, but that is all.
The reason people are turning into zombies.
You know, if we found the reason, we'd be able to rip those zombies a new one, right?
Seems that way, but we don't know anything yet.
Me bringing up the bodies of the zombies wasn't the best thing to do.
Why?
It's gonna sound crazy, but if they were still around, I think we might have found some kind of clue by dissecting them.
Oh yeah, you're right. Especially considering they don't know about the truth of it being the gi. And I'm also still concerned, Takumi's still gonna go on a rampage soon, I feel.
It's just theory, of course. There's no way to check now that they've all been burned up.
All of them. You want zombie bodies? We can always get more. Let's get out there and catch some zombies.
How do you propose we do that?
Let me handle this. I got an idea.
Takamaru's about to become a zombie.
I ain't about to cower in this room forever. About time we gave those some bitches some payback.
I would never put faith in this vulgar peon's ideas, but I'm fed up with all the sneaking around too.
We can't move forward if we keep hiding like this.
Depends on what you guys have in mind, but I think anything that may lead us to a clue might be worth pursuing. Well, if everyone's in, I'm in.
How about you, Takumi?
I don't care either way.
Stop moping around already. Yeah, I ain't about to say anything like that. I can't even imagine the pain you're feeling right now.
Hey!
But if you hadn't killed Nozomi back there, Kyoshka would have died, right?
So Takimaru,
Can you see her killing her inside every minute she sees you feeling down? Do you want her to think you wouldn't have to suffer if she died instead?
I was startled by Takamaru's words. I wasn't trying to make Kyoshka feel that way at all. But I still couldn't forget the sensations I felt and the look in Nozomi's eyes. I couldn't forgive myself for what I did.
If you can't get back on your feet for yourself, do it for Kyoshka.
For Kyoshika? When I raised my head, I saw Kyoshika's face, twisted in remorse and agony. Kyoshika, don't look so sad. I did that all by myself. None of it was your fault. I didn't do it for you to look like that. I caused that.
I ain't gonna pull you along if you don't wanna. You decide.
I did the unforgivable. But I'd be hurting Kyoshika again if I just kept despairing like this. Then I might as well... I'll do it. I'll join your plan.
Now we're talking. I don't want to be hearing any complaining from you later.
I won't. Sorry for making you feel bad, Kyoshika. I'm fine now.
no, please do not apologize for anything. I really am grateful that you saved my life. But I'm so unsophisticated and dull in speech, and I couldn't do anything for Lady Nozomi either. And then I just...
Don't cry. What happened wasn't your fault at all.
But Lady Nozomi... She's crying as hard as the little children do when I sit next to them.
You made Kyoshika cry. Kneel down on a bed night to show your contrition.
Please, no.
Right on. Now that the awkward stuff's out of the way, let's go get revenge for Nozomi.
Yeah. With our emotional gears thus shifted, we should immediately start preparing for Takamaru's plan. I'm not sure how much I trust Takamaru's plan. That afternoon...
You need to dig deeper over there.
We're just
That's
making
where
a
the
big-ass
punji
hole.
sticks are going.
Yes, ma'am. My muscle
Who's
training will
making
be
a-
coming in handy here.
We're just making a big ass hole.
My back hurts. Do we really need
We're just
such
putting
a
him in
big
the hole.
hole?
Yes. Start building a massive pitfall in the schoolyard.
Pitfall to trap all the zombies in? I couldn't have thought of anything more straightforward if I tried.
I mean, I guess it's not the worst idea.
Yeah. I'm real smart, huh?
Well, actually no, because didn't we already prove that they have jumping capabilities improved? They're just gonna jump right out of this hole, ain't they?
As clever as a brain-dead punk can be, I suppose.
They're gonna jump out of this hole.
Are you doing my part for me, Kyoshka?
That goes without saying.
What are you looking? Wait,
the
I just
training arc is my favorite part of any story.
wait. Look at Kurara. She's staring at something in the ground. Is there just a mole? We spent a lot of our time digging the hole, except Kurara. She was staring at a mole.
Good, this should work.
Zombie trap is officially completed after you spread camouflage over the pitfall. Now you just have to make a lot of noise to attract them there.
Thought you'd never ask.
Oh no. Takimaru!
I'll learn all here on my bike.
Transfer into his class armor and start tearing through the school on his motorcycle. This ain't gonna work.
Come on and join us in the open, you
Sorry,
freaking
the horn.
zombies! If you're looking for a fight, you got one.
This
in
ain't gonna
me.
work, is
What
it?
are you waiting for?
He's really excited about this.
Yeah, he's practically glowing with life. He must have been really stressed out.
He's gonna
Ugh,
die.
I just hope the zombies show up before he destroys my eardrums.
Look over there, everyone.
Eito. At Kyoshika's shrill cry, we all turned to see where she was pointing.
One zombie? Is that all?
Huh?
I don't see the rest anywhere.
Only one comes out after all that run around. Guess it wasn't loud enough. Would have been easier if we could get them all at once.
One's good enough. Now we have to lure him over. Barely finished the sentence when... Uh-oh. Hey, he's coming over. Here he comes.
This is really gonna work. Don't panic. Our pitfall design was perfect.
Hey!
Come on, keep coming. Zombie kept getting closer and closer at an alarming speed until finally... Wait. Ow. Oh, that killed him. The freaking Yi is dead.
He fell for it! That'll show him!
No, he's 100%
Did the
dead.
trap work?
Peer cautiously over the edge of the pit. I can see Ado lying at the bottom, pierced through the sharpened spikes we put there.
One of the sticks has gone through his head.
Yep, he's gone.
He stopped moving.
No more Gi.
I made the trap and all, but this is just too gross.
Just throw up in the hole.
I need to throw up.
Just throw up in the hole.
Hell yeah, get a load of that. We did it.
It was a barbaric plan, but at least all the digging I had to do didn't go to waste.
You hardly did any digging. Seeing a former acquaintance falling for such a gruesome trap wasn't a good feeling, even if it had been a traitor. Clearly moved Ado's body to the garage before the other zombies had a chance to show up. Is that just gonna also... Does that hole just also gonna be there from now on?
I'll start the examination right away, but I'm not an expert or anything. It might take a while. If all goes well, I should be done by tomorrow. Can you guys wait until then?
Of course, thanks for doing this. I finally figure out what's been turning in... Why they've been turning into zombies.
What's with the gloomy faces? It's gonna be just what we need to finally kick their ass.
He's gloomy because he had no excuse to slack anymore if we do find out the proper way to kill him.
No, I'm not. Don't put words in my mouth.
That's still better than me. My entire existence is the epitome of gloom.
You've already gone straight to past gloom to doom.
Yes, I was born doomed. How'd you know?
Sorry, but can you guys take this outside? I'm trying to concentrate here.
We left Sabasa alone and wait for her to finish. Why are you doing the autopsy? Aren't you just gonna throw up? Next morning, and around the time Sabasa informed us she'd finished her examination.
Should be okay.
Thanks, Sabasa. Did you stay up all night? You feeling alright?
Has rushing finished because this was something I wanted to look into. And you found the answer? Yep, finished the dissection. Everyone, come here.
Where's the Gi? There it is!
Look at this.
What the hell is that?
Is that a worm? I've never seen one the shape... That is... What? What in God's name do you think a worm looks like?
I found it inside Ao's body. Parasites in his brain.
His brain.
Yeah, it's similar to a parasite. You see these super thin tentacles? That looks disgusting. What even are those? They stretched out from his brain and ran through every corner of his body. I think these tentacles were spliced with all the Ado's nerves to make his dead body move around. It's probably the same for the other zombies.
So slimy little thing's the reason dead people are turning into zombies.
I've never seen anything like this before. What is it?
Neither have I.
You're lying. You probably have a toy for tentacle play that looks just like this.
Certainly not. I'm unfailingly loyal to the Holy Jumanji sword.
Yeah, back to the topic at hand. So I actually have an idea what this thing may be.
You do?
Its characteristics match something I read about in that old scroll the other day. I was wondering if they could be the same thing. Let's see. It's this part. Here.
There it is.
Gi. That's the name of this thing?
Wait a minute. This looks a little different than the one you pulled out.
I'll explain that part too. It's gonna get complicated though. First of all, the Gi depicted here is a Gi queen. This queen is a egg-laying type.
So something like a queen ant?
That's right. The difference between them and the ants is that the Gi queens exist in two different states. The one we're looking at here is in its female spawning phase. It only gives birth to a single female egg. And this is the male spawning phase. In this form, it only gives birth to male eggs. So there's two types, each able to produce only male or female eggs. Exactly. Now, here's the important part. The male spawner lays her eggs in dead bodies.
Dead bodies. Wait, that means...
Whatever you're thinking right now is probably right, Takumi. Look at this. When a male spawner lays an egg in a dead body, it immediately hatches into a larva. The larva then crawls through the body toward the brain. Once they're there, the larva makes use of the nerve fibers to control the host body.
Oh, I just realized why. Wait, it just occurs to me. Gaku! Where's Gaku? Didn't Gaku freak out when he saw what it looked like? Because he knows what he did now. He brought one back.
So from the outside, it looks like the body has come back to life, like a zombie.
Gaku is freaking out. Like, then what you showed us just now was...
Yeah, the ski larva was the reason Ado turned into a zombie.
Seriously? Ado was being controlled by that thing?
Any other information about the other type of queen, this female spawner?
There is some, but
but I'm not sure I understand it very well. It says a queen at Steam's spawning phase inhabits living bodies instead of dead ones.
Ah.
No other details, huh?
I think I get the gist of it now. If we die in the ski, lays an egg in our dead bodies. A disgusting larva mind rape
Okay.
turns into zombies, toying with our bodies as they please. Ugh.
Toying with our bodies. Such obscenity. I must know more.
Yeah, I think there's something about that Ren here.
This picture shows a zombie attacking someone. It looks like the victim is getting infected too.
Looks like just what's happening here.
This is how the Geet operate. By controlling dead bodies to attack the living, they can create more dead bodies. The more dead bodies there are, the more seed beds and the Geet Queen has to lay her eggs in. That's how they multiply.
People do say the purpose of all living matter is to multiply, but still.
That's so distasteful, I just threw up in my mouth. Isn't there a better way to reproduce than that?
The book doesn't say any more, so there's still a lot about the ski creature we don't understand.
Gaku is freaking out because he's realizing that, like,
Oh shit, I did this. I made this happen. If me and Darby just didn't bring the stupid creature back.
that's okay. We got some useful information because of you, Tsubasa. Thank you.
But the more we understand, the more sorry I feel for anyone who's been turned into a zombie.
We're stunned into silence by the discovery of this bizarre life form. Afterwards, we comb through the contents of the scroll again, but we found no mention of the zombies' weaknesses or anything about their behavior that could be used to our advantage. Gaku, you need to say something. It happened that afternoon, amidst the tension that was still lingering from the Gi revelation.
Huh? Takumi?
Gaku, who had been keeping a lookout through the openings of the barricade, suddenly let out an astonished cry. What? What do you want?
Huh? No, it's... Wait, what? That's weird. I thought I just saw you running down the hallway.
What are you talking about? He's been here the whole time.
Oh, great. This happened again.
I know, sheesh. It's just... I definitely saw him in the hallway, too. He was being chased by Zombie Hiroko and Zombie Moko. Wait, no, wait. Maybe it wasn't Hiroko. Anyway, I'm not lying. I really saw it.
So Takumi, do you have a twin? That kind of plot twist is so overused. The players are not going to like it.
Now you're just turning into Darmy. I'm an only child, and I haven't taken a step out of this place.
Yeah, everyone makes mistakes once in a while, except me, who's just one big walking mistake.
Come on, guys. Why doesn't anyone believe me? Are you tired, Gaku? You haven't been yourself lately. Huh? I don't think I haven't noticed. Anyway, I'll take over as lookout. You just rest for now. Come on, change the shift. Okay. Thanks, Tsubasa. No sweat.
His deep thought and looked uneasy. For long... Gaku, it's your fault the zombie apocalypse has started. Well, you and Darmy, but still your fault.
Get for human step glory.
Shut up, Egg. It was now day 80. We couldn't do anything except keep an eye on what was happening outside. Frustration was starting to build. What?
Come on, how long are we gonna be trembling in fear of those zombies?
Shut up and keep your voice down, or I'll cut you up and feed you to them.
Let's try saying that again. I don't hit women, but tomatoes are fair game.
Stop it, you two. We can't be fighting among ourselves right now.
I understand why they're feeling annoyed. We found the reason everyone's turning into zombies, but nothing about their weakness, if they have any.
There's always something I've been wondering. Has this ski creature always been lurking around inside the school?
That's a good question. I guess we'll never know for sure. It's entirely possible it was, or it might have come in from the outside.
I've never seen any bugs like it before, and I doubt it could have simply crawled through the wildfire.
Didn't the scroll say the female spawner infected live bodies? Just one of the freaking creepy crawlies enough to be the end of us.
Yes, there could be more of those hiding somewhere. I know the saying. If you see one, there's 100 more. You must unleash the poison mist on them with a roach spray of some description.
That's not the type of bug we're dealing with, moron. Then again, do we know that for sure?
Hey, guys!
Gaku had been unusually quiet, suddenly shrieked in a broken voice.
What is it? Hey, you're drenched in sweat. Everything okay?
Just say it.
I just wanted to say...
What?
That is... You know...
Just spit it out before I get any madder.
Okay, I'll talk!
I may know something about that.
We're gonna throw you into the zombie horde at this rate, Gaku.
About what? Where the geek came from?
Yeah, I may have an idea where they came from. Where they came from? Gaku, can you explain what's going on? I'll try. Little by little, the story started unfolding from Gaku's lips. Takumi, do you remember what Darmy and I found when we were at that enemy base?
Huh?
The enemy base? Oh, when we went on that expedition in the school bus. What are you guys doing here? We're heading back.
Hey, Takumi, take a look at this cute little thing here.
I followed Darmy's gaze and saw something crawling out from underneath a dead body. There are two of them, in fact, each scurrying out from a different location. Ew, what are those? Some kind of bug? They were moving too quickly for me to get a good look, but they seemed to be about the size of a fist. Frankly speaking, they were neither little nor cute. Yeah, there were a couple of gross-looking bugs there. Wait. Bugs. Were they?
Now I know those things were geek queens.
They were at the enemy base, and we somehow brought them back.
It can't be. Someone would have noticed something that big following us back. Unless...
Well, the truth is, Darmy and I put the gi into bottles and brought them back with us.
You did what?
We pretended to go on to the bathroom, but went and caught them instead. And then we hid the bottles. We were thinking of keeping them as pets.
And then the two of you took the bus the next day after leaving the note behind.
Gone out to run an errand, BRB from Darmy and Gaku. What the heck? Don't those guys have any sense of danger at all? Gaku, why did you leave without saying anything? Be honest. We won't be mad. Well, now I'm furious.
It was something behind the other day when Gaku and I went for a group peeing session.
That's right. We accidentally left our infuser behind. I knew we'd get chewed out for it, so we decided to go back and get them ourselves.
Both of you lost them at the same time? How would you be so dense?
We'd actually gone to recover the gi balls we'd hidden there.
You said they just now, right? You're referring to both a female spawner and a male?
Yeah, we caught two of them. Darmy took the female spawner, which we named Alpha 1. The male spawner was Alpha 2. I kept that one.
Now I see what's going on. And who to blame for this mess? Look at what you've done. All it's because you want a stupid pet.
I'm sorry. How could I know they turned out to be something so nasty?
Please don't beat him up. If you want to button something, rearrange my unwanted face instead.
Control yourself. We need the information Gaku has right now.
Fine.
You okay, Gaku? Yeah. Thanks.
This war criminal ought to be tried and torn asunder right now, but I'll let you at least explain yourself first. Why'd you do it?
I just wanted to keep him rear something. Something that would bring me some relief from this stupid war. I never agreed to join you in the first place.
Trust me, we all get it, but even so, how did things end up like this? What went wrong? You have to let us know.
The Alpha 2 I'd been keeping suddenly stopped moving one day. I thought she was dead and opened the bottle to check, but then she suddenly woke up and jumped out. She disappeared before I could catch her again.
She got away from you. Why did you go after that?
I knew I was in hot water, so I went to tell Darmy. You saw us talking about it in the hallway that day too, Takumi.
Is that Darmy and Gaku? That's an unusual pair.
Hey, they're gonna be okay, right?
I don't know, man. At least Alpha 1's doing alright.
I remember now. That Alpha 1 was referring to the gi, huh?
Oh shit. Why'd you tell us the day she ran away?
Because she was my pet. I was already attached to her. If you found Alpha 2, you would have killed her because she looked gross or whatever. I didn't know she'd end up turning people into zombies.
Then why didn't you tell us after the zombies started showing up? You were swaying nervously the entire time because you knew the two could be related, right?
Well...
Assuming you were just unsure, what about after Subasa explained what key were? You had to have known by then, but you still pretend you didn't.
I was just afraid that you guys would blame me.
Quit screwing around. Hiding info to make yourself look good while the whole world is going to hell around you.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Gaku, let me get one thing absolutely straight. The gi that escaped was a male spawner, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was.
I knew it. Kyoshika, do you remember the other day when we were in the hallway near the morgue? Yep.
Huh?
What is it? I thought I felt someone staring at me for a moment. Did you see anything, Kyoshika?
I did feel a presence now that you mention it, but it was too brief to make out.
That must have been the escape day 2. Alpha 2, the male spawner.
Good grief, she just happened to be taking a walk there.
No, it wasn't mere coincidence. I think Alpha 2 must have had an objective in mind. After escaping, she headed for the morgue to find a dead body to lay eggs in. She detected us nearby after she laid an egg in Yugamu's body. That prompted her to flee to the morgue, and that's when we sensed her.
So that was the origin story of how Yugami became zombie patient 0.
As for the other 3, Eito, Moko, and Ava, she probably went back to lay eggs in them after we left. I breathed in deeply after that long explanation. The others reacted to my speech with a mixture of uneasiness and acceptance.
That makes a few things a lot clearer. So there was never a zombie virus in the first place.
That's why I didn't turn after getting bitten. The zombie outbreak was caused by a male spawning Gi queen that Gaku and Darumi brought back from outside. She escaped and laid her eggs in the dead bodies.
Every time the zombies killed someone, the queen laid another egg in the body, which produced more zombies who attacked more humans. That cycle is why more and more zombies kept popping up.
Seriously, what the hell? This was all you and that psycho girl's fault. Now what you gonna do about it, huh?
My feelings on the matter are complicated when I think about what Sir Takumi had to go through. If there were no zombies, Sir Takumi would have had to do that to Lady Nozomi.
No point crying over spilt milk if you ask me. It's not like Gaku wanted this to happen. As if I'd be so nice. You can go cry about being lonely and wanting a stupid pen in front of their gravestone. But I just... Guys, stop it already. Gaku may have started this chain of events, but we won't solve anything by blaming him. Tsubasa.
Pretty words won't fix anything either. Ain't you even the least bit mad at him?
I'm just saying, hammering him out of anger won't get us anywhere. And he told us everything knowing full well we were going to chew him out for it. Why don't we spare a thought for his feelings too? Tsubasa, thank you.
She's right. Instead of fighting, we should be focusing on what we can still do.
I just need to confirm something important. We know Alpha 2 got away, but what about Darumi's Alpha 1?
Now you mention it. Since Alpha 1 is a female spawner, that means she can take over living things. We can't have something like that running around. What happened to Alpha 1, Gaku? Darby never mentioned her escaping, so I'm guessing she's still in her room.
We have to find her now. We can't let these Gi keep running around unchecked.
Barely.
Come on, Gaku, you're coming along. Pull yourself together.
Right.
Quietly set up from the garage to look for Alpha 1. Zombies almost attacked us halfway through, but we managed to move ahead cautiously. Finally reached Army. Alpha 1.
There's a ball with Alpha 1 in it.
It should be here somewhere. I know Darmy was keeping it here. Maybe looking in the wrong place. Let's all calm down and search again.
But no matter how hard we looked, we couldn't find Alpha 1 anywhere. The female spawner was too dangerous to leave alone. We had to find and exterminate it, one way or another. Whoopsie daisy. Everyone agreed on that, so we decided to split up and search the school. However, days went by and the female spawner never turned up. How many days are we skipping by? 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. When we woke up that day, we realized we were one person short. Where's Shoma? Where's Shoma?
No idea. He was already gone when I woke up. Maybe he went out for a walk or something.
In this situation, we've been going outside more often lately to search for the missing Gi. If Shoma had simply gone out to a nearby familiar spot, I might be getting worried for nothing.
Better not have gotten killed and turned into a zombie.
That's not even funny. I'm sure he'll be back soon. Let's just wait and see.
Yeah. But our anticipation turned to dread when Shoma still didn't return. He's taking a little too long to get back from his walk, isn't he?
Yeah, now I'm concerned. Should we go look for him? What else can we do? Hurry, all of you.
Wait, we don't want to make things worse, so let's split up into the teams of 3, just in case.
Huh?
Got it, I'll watch your backs.
As you wish.
Immediately transformed into our class armor, Kyoshika, Kurara, and I would search the first and second floors, while Takamaru, Tsubasa, and Gaku would take the third floor and roof. Oh boy.
He's not here either.
Not being able to shout the name of the person we're looking for is just pure torture.
Yeah, and we have to move around carefully too.
Then allow me to use my aura to search for signs of a person's presence. I can detect a whole slew of activities within a 13-feet radius with this aura.
What aura? You're just doing a visual sweep of the surroundings. Talk about useless.
Regardless of the method, I've grown stronger. My previous record was 6.5 feet.
Let's just do it the old-fashioned way, please. We continued with our search after that, but couldn't find Shoma. Maybe the art team was having more luck. We head to the meeting point. Are they here yet? Pretend looking for the art team. Oh, thank God. Panicked looks like
We're in deep trouble! Deep trouble!
Shut up. Keep your voice down.
Keep your voice down.
What's wrong? Calm down first and talk.
Okay, so we found Shoma in the war room.
Oh, truly, that is reassuring news.
Imbecile. They found him, but they didn't bring him along. That can only mean one thing.
Yeah, you should probably come see for yourselves.
He is dead as a doornail. They led us to the war room where we saw the most unpleasant sight. Lying on the table was a body covered in so much blood you could tell at a glance revival was going to be impossible. It was a dead body of Shoma.
So Shoma.
When we first came in here, we saw him collapse on the floor with blood all over, but he was still breathing.
Did he say anything?
Yeah, we got his last words too.
Just before he gasped his last, Shoma said,
I was sad to see everyone in such a bad mood. I thought some tasty food might cheer you up.
he's trying to sneak into the cafeteria, but the zombies found and attacked him before he got there. As he fled for his life, he managed to jump into the war room, but the injuries he sustained were fatal.
Just before he died, he said, "Everyone, please live on."
Those were his last words.
Dumb bastard was just trying to help us. Damn it.
This may have given us a chance to end things.
Huh?
How you mean?
The zombies are killing people to create spawning grounds for the Geek Queen in Alpha 2, right? In other words, if the Queen dies, the zombies won't have to kill anymore. Does that make sense?
It does. There's no need to make spawning grounds if the spawner no longer exists.
Precisely. So the only way to end this is to kill Alpha 2. Sounds logical, but how? We'll lure her to us, using Shoma's corpse as bait.
This is wrong, but I can't say you're not right. Except, I want to end it here for the day, but I also want to see something. I feel like I want to see something. We'll go for a little longer, but on a condition. We're going to the chapter select, and we're going back. And seeing what happens if we choose to not kill the zombie, Nozomi. Zomzomi. Goodbye. I half expect this to lead into an ending, but maybe I'm wrong. Hey, Zombie. I just really want to see if this leads to an ending or not. I don't think it will, but just in case. Well, sorry, Kyoshika, you're about to die. Bye, Kyoshika. Memories of the times I spent with Kara kept surfacing in my mind, one after another. Kyoshi was fighting hard for life right in front of me, and all I could think of was Kara's smile.
I can't do it. I can't kill her.
My vision blurred from unshed tears. My strength went out from me as the power saw fell to the ground. It was at that moment that Nozomi struck. She shrieked with a loud voice and turned to face me, her mouth still stained with Kyoshika's blood. In her eyes, I could see the reflection of my tear-filled face as I simply stood there, rooted to the spot. The reflection slowly grew larger as she got closer.
I'm sorry. Nozomi.
Sorry I couldn't protect you. Sorry I couldn't kill you. Sorry. I'm just... so... sorry. I closed my eyes and mumbled tearful apologies under my breath again and again. I felt my consciousness surfacing from somewhere dark, cold, and heavy. What? What? It is day 99! I could see the dim light from behind my closed eyelids. When I opened them, I saw I was laying face up on the floor of the gym. Thick fog hung over my mind, making it hard to think. Oh, you know what happened? It's probably that... Now I think about it, I didn't even think of that. For once, I actually did forget that Takumi has already been possessed by a geek queen. So I wonder, maybe the zombie Zomi realized that, oh hey, probably shouldn't kill this one. I looked around myself to find something that might help jog my memory. Then I saw it. The side of the power saw lying a short distance away made me remember everything. After abandoning Kyoshika there, I was attacked by Nozomi. That's why I was still alive. Then why was I still alive? I couldn't understand. I had to look for the others. I stood up and dragged my faltering body out of the gym. They're all going to be possessed by Gmails. Red Takemaru, Tsubasa, Gaku, Shoma, and Kurarago. I went around the hallways, desperately searching for anyone who might still be alive. Nope. Nobody here either. I hadn't detected anyone's presence even after making it to just outside the entrance hall. As I was trying to figure it out, I heard voices from somewhere.
We managed to pull through somehow. I was so sure we weren't going to make it.
Oh, thanks to Kurara's specialist skill. That was all sorts of awesome. Oh, that's where they were.
It was most satisfying to be able to put that Veshness woman in her place. Thanks for helping us even though we kept you quarantined for so long. We would have been wiped out without you. Now you have seen the power of the Usuzuki family, be sure to grovel before or us until the end of time.
Seemed to be talking about Veshness. I had to join them quickly. I could tell they were nearby now. I broke into a quick run toward the entranceway. Oh no.
Us five are the only ones left, huh? Will the zombies be burned up by the missile along with the invaders?
What? Hey, wait, look over there. What? What's there? Oh. What?
Everyone turned to look at me before I could call out to them.
No, it can't be.
I was taken aback by how astonished they seemed, but I was too happy to mention anything about it. In sheer relief, I started running as fast as I could toward them.
See the zombies and they show up right away.
What? The zombies? No. I see everyone staring at something behind me, but something fell off. A sense of dread crawled over me as I slowly turned. Oh, hey! There I saw the bodies of those who used to be our comrades, coming closer with snarls and growls. Koshika was among them. She'd been turned into a zombie because I had abandoned her.
Well, not only we can unsee them now that they're here. I'll hold them back.
What? You can't be serious.
No, there's too many for you to handle. Run, everyone, just run! That was what I wanted to shout, but my breath caught in my throat and nothing came out. All of a sudden, the zombies started charging, all of them screaming at the top of their eerie, undead voices. I'm not gonna survive this. But I was wrong.
Here they go!
Wait, what? The zombies ran past me as if I was invisible.
Out of my way. This is my show. Y'all get the hell out of here and stay alive. Understand? You ain't getting your way. Not if Takemaru Yakushiji has anything to say about it.
Oh god.
Bye, Takemaru. Zombies conversion Takemaru all at once. I had to go to Takemaru before it was too late. No, I can't. What was I trying to do? My emotions were all over the place. It felt like my mind was floating and couldn't settle in one spot.
Darn it, let's just get away before we're all wiped out.
Sorry, Takemaru.
Wait, guys, take me with you. I tried to call to my friends, but again, no words came out of my mouth.
I simply stood rooted to the spot, unable to do a single thing. And then my consciousness slowly melted away.
Uh-oh.
I woke up in the metal shop, despite having no recollection of going there. How did I get here? And where did everyone go? I remember running away from the zombies, but nothing after that. I looked around to see if anyone might still be nearby. Hmm? Is that? A scared-looking Tsubasa was snooping around cautiously. I was hit by a sudden impulse to run over to her. But at the same time, the rational part of my brain screamed at me not to do that. They were the same conflicting feelings I had when I saw Takemaru being attacked. I had no idea what was causing them. Then I felt something else. Kill. I was flung away by something. Lifting up my head, I saw... Kyoshika. I was too careless. There's zombies in this room too. Run, Tsubasa. But Kyoshika shrieked before I could say anything, and started charging at top speed.
Well, Tsubasa's dead.
It happened so quickly. Kyoshika sank her teeth into Tsubasa's neck and began feasting on her flesh like a starving beast. Tsubasa was being eaten alive before my very eyes. Once again, I could do nothing but stare at the shocking scene. I couldn't even get to my feet.
Why are you standing like that, zombie Nozomi? As Kyoshika kept feeding, I caught a glimpse of Nozomi. Eh?
The corners of her lips turned up. She's smiling. The next moment, she caught my gaze, and the look in her eyes changed into that of pity. Come join us, Takumi. It'll be more fun that way. What? What'd she mean? I didn't hear her say anything, but I heard her voice in my head. Then all of a sudden... a screwdriver pierced through her head and she collapsed in the spot. Black, congealed blood pouring out of her wound. I quickly looked over to see who had done it.
Damn mindless monsters! Just drop dead already! I'm gonna hunt down and kill every last one of you!
As I looked at Gaku standing there, trembling in rage and sorrow, something inside that had been holding me back burst apart. My mind completely shut down. I gave my body over to my uncontrolled impulses.
Get away from me!
I looked down blankly at Gaku as I fed on him. There was no sadness or guilt. Nothing except the excitement and satisfaction of filling my senses with the delightful taste of blood. I looked over at where Nozomi was laying. Her eyes were empty and clouded over. She was just a lump of inactive flesh now. She had no way of communicating with me, and yet...
You finally joined us.
I got the feeling that was what she was saying. I slowly regained consciousness until eventually I could see light. The body of Shoma lay in front of me. He'd been completely drained of blood. Oh. Shoma's dead too. I probably killed him. My hands and blood were covered in thick, fresh blood. Where did she go? I must find her. I must... Kurara. I must...
Oh!
Troops at the
No.
get yourselves a
We'll all die together.
Day 100. Who cares about that? Kurara must find where she...
No! 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 Get away from me!
Finally found. Why run away? Don't run. I must... Come here. Come here.
And then we can go to the artificial satellite and have all the more fun. Hello.
I'm sorry. Please let me live.
Why so scared?
Please, no!
Karara, you've got it all wrong. All I want is to kill you.
You see? Now stop wasting your energy on sad vibes and start figuring out how to keep us alive, you pathetic peon. Takumi, don't ever leave me alone. You guys weren't coming back, so I came all this way to look for you. Did you get lost or something?
Karara. I must... Am I gonna get like a zombie graphic of Takumi? Oh, I am! That's kind of funny to me. No. You can laugh. Just go. I can't do that to Kurara. I must. Kurara. Must. Hey, Takimaru, Kyoshika.
Stop it already!
Kurara, I must. I want.
No! Leave me alone!
This is... That's it. You're all going to die for this.
I'll kill you! I'll kill all of you!
Oh, she is not afraid anymore. Rip and tear.
I'll kill you! And you! And you! And every last one of you!
Rip and tear.
Just die! Die, die, die!
Good. Let it consume.
Takumi, you hesitated just now when you were trying to attack me. If you can still hear my voice and listen up.
This bad ending can't have been what you came back for, right? Then use your power to redo it. Come back and save me. Save us all one more time. All right then. Goodbye.
We can get the other ending while we're at it. Why not? 73. Let me write that down. Ending 73. Kurara's Last Stand. That's awesome. But unfortunately, Kurara, there's another ending that we must see. And unfortunately, this time for you, I'm not going to be as lenient. It's just everybody in the school is finally together again, you know? Everyone in the school is finally together again. So come on. Just join us. Just join us. Just join us. Just join us. Us. Bye-bye.
An omnidirectional attack will
Ah,
launch in
pleasant.
390 seconds. Special defense unit members, please board the escape pod at the facility.
Oh, please let us go on to the artificial satellite. Please let us get to go to the artificial satellite to consume it. Truly the worst of all bad endings. The zombies win.
An omnidirectional attack will launch momentarily.
Yes, yes. Truly the worst of all bad endings. Here we go. Yippee!
The pod has successfully left the atmosphere, switching to automatic flight control until arrival at repeat.
Goodbye, artificial satellite. Ending 74. Slasheroo, Flight of the Living Dead. Incredible! That was hilarious in a way. Horrifying, but kind of hilarious too. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and end it here for today then. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Hope to see you all later. Peace.